Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you. If you're returning or you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Those of you that have been sharing and have been commenting, it gives me joy to know that people are watching this video and they are gaining something for it. Even if you don't comment, but you're getting something for it, I'm happy. Even if you do not subscribe and you're still getting something, come on, continue. It's your wish. We refuse to force you. Okay, so today I'm literally going to be talking about, I don't want to start making the video extra long, so I'm going to cut them. I'm talking about free schools in France. Guys, free schools in France. So most of the time, I know that some of the schools in France actually speak English. Not speak English, they teach in English. So the schools that I'm mentioning here, when I say they are cheap, they are cheap. I know that some YouTubers will be like, this thing is cheap, but it's not actually cheap for the people like us. Okay, so for you to study in France, I'm going to be talking about euro here. We're talking about euro. Okay. So the first thing you need to consider is, where do you want to study in France? The cost of living it varies. Like in Nigeria, if you live in Lagos Island or mainland, so the cost of living matters. You're still in the same place, but it's different. Some like I said, some universities teach courses in English. So if you see me looking at my phone, because I want to give you guys correct information, so that is definitely good. You don't really need to be able to speak French, but I know that for most schools in Nigeria, we already kind of do French in high school. So just those little things, it wasn't little for me. I understood French very well. So if you're that kind of person, it doesn't matter. Even if you cannot speak the French, when you reach there, you to enter your body. It's like you going to serve in another state in Nigeria where they do not speak your language. So the first school that I'm going to be talking about is University of Paris, however you want to say it. This school is so, like, I don't even understand. Like, it's very nice, first and foremost, and they're like, the school was founded in 2019. The tuition fee starts from 170 euros per year, guys, per year. 170 euros. Let me be changing it to naira for my Nigerians here that are interested in that. University of Paris. So the thing is, I'm going to try and drop the links for these schools and like the legit links and all of that. So for some schools, their website might be in French, so you might have to like click on translate to English for those of you that don't really understand French. But also make sure that as you're doing this, the courses that you want to study is being taught in English. They literally tell you this is taught in French, this is taught in English, this is a mixture of both, so you want to know what exactly that you want to do. But I'm going to try as much as possible to also say like the courses that they have that are in English, so that it saves people that don't have those things, those interests for those courses, it saves them from applying so many times. Okay, so in one of my videos I was talking about how France and Canada have some sort of alliance, whatever, that you can do 2 years in France, then move on to 2 years in Canada. I would say that you could do something like that for University of Paris. You could do something like that for BBA. So so I'm just going to try and show you their website, but I'm still going to drop the link so you can see exactly how it looks like. Their website is in English, guys, so it's in English, so you definitely want to apply to their so they have health, they have sciences, they have humanities and social sciences. So I'm just going to go to their education. So I'm also going to use this University of Paris' website to explain some of the things that might be different from the website of schools in US that you've been seeing. So the part where you are able to see academics under schools in US for University of Paris, I would say the Paris like that. For the University of Paris, for the University of Paris is under education. So you want to be able to know that, okay, this is the segment for me to look for if I want to find my degree, find my program. So I'm just going to click on find your program on that. Then also I'm now going to go to admissions to be able to read that, okay, these are the admission requirements. So this video might necessarily not be long. I'll probably just cut it into maybe 2 schools per video for just France. So it's going to be under a brand new playlist for schools in France for those of you that might be interested in that, so that the videos are not too cumbersome and you're now losing knowledge. Okay, blah blah blah. So independent international students. So University of Paris has partner universities that you can go and become a student as an exchange student in another university. So this is what I keep telling you guys. Please watch the pathways videos before you come and enter this France thing. Before you come and enter this France thing, because it is mind-blowing that you can literally study 1 year in one place, 1 year in another place. Guys, this is, and it's 170 euro. I said I was going to convert that to Naira. Let me just convert it to Naira. So the admissions procedure is you have to choose your program, you have to apply, or so you have to use, okay. So if you reside in Nigeria, you have to submit your application directly on Campus France, which is called Etudes en France. So I'm going to also, I feel like maybe in this video I'm going to still talk about the Campus France or the Etudes en France. So if you hear me speaking French sometimes, I am so sorry. I'm trying to say it in English. So because Nigeria is on the list of the 66 university countries, if you reside in those 66 countries, you need to submit your application directly. Oh, hold on. No. So there's 2 ways for you to apply. For those of you that are in your 2nd year of university, please, the Campus France, Etudes en France is for you. Then the preliminary admission request or DAP is for if you're just starting your 1st year and you're an international student. Blah blah blah. So in some cases, mandatory to provide the result of an official French test. So this is a whole lot of jumping that I'm doing. So it's not necessarily jumping for me because I've applied to schools in France before. Don't even come for me, I've applied all over. So I'm going to sit down and structure more videos specifically to applications in France. Another thing where I'm just okay, this video is going to be for University of France. If any other school has like they are going to use Etudes en France or the DAP, then I would refer you to this video. I don't want to generalize yet because I know some schools have direct application for you to do. Okay, to determine your eligibility, a committee will review your application. In some cases, they might invite you to an interview or language test, so you need to submit. They will review your academic background, your cover letter, and your letters of recommendation. That's basically that. The tuition fee is 170 blah blah blah. Because so for University of France, you are paying the same. University of Paris, you are paying the same amount as people that live in France, like as their residents and all of that. So the thing is, it's 170 euro plus 92 euros per year, which is good. So that's for the University of Paris. And then I'm just going to read. So on their website again, it literally has like this, then it has programs taught in English. So that's where I'm just going to go to make everything easier, and so that I'm not going off to read something else. So they have sciences, under sciences. So I'm just going to read their bachelor's and master's in case they are like graduate students watching this video. I'm not sure. So they have bachelor's in frontiers of life sciences, master in biomedical engineering, bioengineering and innovation in neuroscience, master in fundamental physics, master in neuroscience, digital sciences, master in earth and planet sciences, environment, master in banking and finance, law, master in international business law, master in English studies, master in linguistics, then for health, master in public health, and all of that. So this is basically the University of Paris is most likely for just people that are about to enter for their graduate degree. So I know that I have so many undergraduates here, so more schools are going to be coming up. You have to bear with me. So for the okay, so if you're a Nigerian and you want to apply to France, you have to use Etudes en France. You have to it's completely dematerialized and manages blah blah blah. So Etudes en France literally takes care of your application up to your visa, and because it's the school that recommends them, it's not, I wouldn't say they are an agent, they're more or less an organization that every international student is supposed to go through. So I would say definitely reach out to I'm going to put the website for Campus en France. You have to pay a fee. Okay, if you're applying to your first year in University of Paris, on their website you're going to see license, masters and doctorates. So license is your bachelor's degree. So for example, if you're a Nigerian and you live in Nigeria and you have your Nigerian nationality, then you need to, so if you are now going to do bachelor's, you need to go through the Etudes en France. But if you want to do another degree, like, that's what the DAP is for. The DAP is for masters and doctorates. Then they're going to, so the timetables for 2022-2023 is, you should have completed your file before 7th of April 2022. Then for DAP, you should have done that since 2021. Your application will be examined at the same time by the 3 universities you've requested. So Etudes en France allows you to pick 3 universities, and they send you acceptance before 31st of March 2022. Then you have to respond to them by before 15th of May 2022. So if you're in your second or your third year of a bachelor's degree, or you are currently in a master's degree, then you need to use Etudes en France procedure before you get a student visa. So that is all of that. But I feel like that Etudes en France is like going to be so stressful for you guys. So what I'm going to do is get you, for those of you that want to pursue Etudes en France, definitely go for it. But the next videos that I'm going to be making are going to be schools that allow you to do this thing on your own, because Etudes en France is going to ask you to pay them, and I know so many of you might not even be able to pay them, or just find out that you are not going to be able to afford it. So I'm going to make more videos on just schools that are in France. They would allow you to submit your application by yourself. But I feel like Etudes en France is also a good guide for you. And so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely also still learning, but I'm going to go and go and dig up my old emails from the schools that I've applied to, and definitely share them with you guys, because this was since 2018. So definitely go and dig them up, and make sure to subscribe, make sure to stay tuned if this is something that interests you. I feel like the money part should interest you, but anyways, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Ayobami Bakare. I love you guys. Bye.